Hello everyone, this is Core35 here, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can play in old Fortnite seasons using something called Rift. Let's get on with the tutorial. Alright, so first off, I left all of the links that you're going to need for this in the description. So first, I'm just going to paste that in, and bam, we're at the download page for .NET. What we want to do is get .NET 5.0. Says it's recommended, that's what we need. So what you're going to want to do is click download .NET SDK x64. So I'm downloading it. It should appear right down here in the bottom left corner. Alright, then when it's done, you can just click it. And for me it looks a little bit different because I already have it and it's already installed. But basically it's just going to ask you to install it, and you basically just accept what it says. I'll get into what this screen is a little bit later because this can actually fix a problem that I've been having that you may have. So let me just close that right now. Alright, now that you've downloaded that and it should be installed, you don't need to mess with that anymore right now, okay? What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go in Discord, and I left a link in the description to a Discord that is the official Rift Discord server. Alright, so when you get into the Rift Discord, you're going to see that there is a bunch of channels on the left hand side. Down here where it says Rift information, and below it tutorial download commands, and FAQ. You're going to want to go to download, and then in here you want to click on the Rift 2.0.zip. It's going to download for you just like before. Once you have that downloaded, it may think that it is a virus. You just want to tell your computer that it isn't because it is perfectly safe. Alright, now you're going to want to locate your downloads folder or wherever you downloaded the zip file for Rift 2.0. Right here, you can see it is in my downloads folder. I'm just going to drag that to our desktop right now. You can really have this anywhere, but just for the sake of things, I'm putting it right here. Next, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to download WinRAR if you don't have it already. So what you can do to that is, I'll leave a link in the description, but you can go to WinRAR, you want to click download WinRAR, and then don't worry about the paying for it. You don't need to. You just go down here to where it says download WinRAR, and then right down in the bottom left corner we have it, and then you just open it, you allow it to make changes to your device, and then you install it, kind of like .NET. So yeah, I already have it, so I don't need to go through that installation process, but basically that's how you do it. If you need any more information on downloading WinRAR, there are many tutorials on YouTube and the rest of the internet on how to get WinRAR. Alright, sorry about that, I had to restart my PC. So anyways, now that we have WinRAR, what we're going to want to do is we're going to find our Rift 2.0.zip, and we are going to right click it and click on extract to Rift 2.0. When we do that, it's going to create us another folder, which is kind of like this one, but it's not zipped. Now that you have that, we have Rift, alright? But we can't really do anything with it yet. Or what we're going to want to do now is we want to get a Fortnite season, okay? Alright, now we need Fortnite seasons. And to get Fortnite seasons, we can go to some of the links that I have in the description. One of the links will be for Fortnite builds season pre-battle royale, actually, in 0 through season 7, okay? Now, what if you want to get something past season 7? Well, the other link in the description will take you to another GitHub page where you can get a 1.2 easy installer. It's an application where if you click right here where it says easy installer exe, you want to click on that and download it. When we download that, we'll be able to get pretty much any Fortnite season. And when this downloads, it may ask if you want to keep it or get rid of it. You want to keep it. And right here it says 1 because this is the second time I'm installing it because I've done this before. So all we have to do is open it, and right now what you're going to want to do is click on run, and it will take you to this command window, okay? So now it gets a little bit more complicated, but I will try and walk you guys through it, okay? As you can see right here, it shows us some instructions, okay? So it says, please enter the number before the build version to select it. What this basically means is, you see right here, there is an update for Fortnite. This is a different version of Fortnite, and right behind it, right to the left of it, there is a number. This is what the number that it's talking about. So if we wanted this version of Fortnite, we would say 142. And so we would type 142. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to get a Fortnite Season 9 build, because at the moment, Chapter 2 builds are not currently working. By the time you're watching this, it's possible they will. They are trying to release an update soon, but as I'm recording this on the 29th of July, we do not have access to Chapter 2 builds yet. So, if we look for Season 10, right here, these are 10.40. This is the last update of Season 10. This will actually have the end event, which, you know what, I'm actually going to get because I've tested this one. I haven't tested any other seasons. I know certain ones have problems. Whoops, I did not mean to type that in there. Alright, so if we go up here and we find 10.40, you will see that right here on the very right, it will either say Windows or Android. What you want to do is make sure you get the Windows one, because the Android one will not work. So if we follow this if we follow this Windows 10.40, this is number 75. So if we scroll back down, we want to type in 75 and then press enter. Now it wants us to enter in a location for where we want to put it. So what I personally like to do, you can do something else, but what I want to do is I'm going to go into my Rift folder where the rift.exe file is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new folder, and I'm going to call it Fortnite Seasons, okay? So I'm going to go into that. So now I'm in Rift 2.0 and Fortnite Seasons. Right here, I'm going to get a new folder, okay? Because I plan on having multiple, and it is possible to have multiple. I'm going to do Chapter 1, Season X, and I'm just going to put in brackets 10.40, because that is a specific update, and that's the update with the end event in it. So now I'm going to go into that folder. You don't have to do any of this. You can just make like one folder if you want. But now what we're going to do is we're going to go up here to the very top, and I'm just going to click that, okay? Yours will not be the same, so do not try and copy it, like what you see in the video. This is just what mine is. So I clicked up here in the blank space over here, and I'm going to copy this, okay? Copy. Now we go back down here to where it says where our easy installer is, and where it says please enter a game folder location. We just want to paste that in there and press enter, and now it will prepare to download. Now for me, last time this took about 10 to 15 minutes, so I will time lapse this just so then you know what it will look like. But yeah, I will see you when it's done. Now you're able to close the window because it's done, and it will say when it's done in the bottom left corner. But now it's in your folder. So what we can do finally is open up rift.exe. Now this will be the launcher, as it says right here, Rift in-game launcher, and right here it defaults to player, but you can just do whatever. The important part though is where it says game location right here. What you want to do is make sure that where it is right now, it probably isn't going to be where you saved your season version that you just downloaded. So what you want to do is click on the 3 dots right here, and then you want to find wherever you downloaded it. So I'm going into my Rift 2.0 folder, into my Fortnite seasons, and into my Chapter 1 Season 10 folder. In here, you will see the engine and the Fortnite game folder. You don't want to go into these folders. You just want to make sure that you're in the folder that they're located in. So what you can do now is click on select folder, and there it will now take the Fortnite version from that area. And if you ever want to change seasons, you can just click on that 3 dots again and change it to wherever your new season is. So now what you can do is you can click play, and it will close that, but what it will actually do in the background is open up Fortnite in whichever season that you loaded up. And see, it's loading because this is the season 10 loading screen. And this is all possible because it's not on Fortnite's or Epic Games' servers. They're actually private servers owned by Rift. Alright, now you'll see the 3 menus, as you would normally see. If you try and go and save the world, you can't play because the game's basically telling you that you don't own the game, even if you do. But why it's telling you this is because you can't actually connect to Epic Games servers like I mentioned before, and so Rift doesn't have Save the World servers. And so what you want to do is you want to click on Battle Royale, and then play. In here you'll see that the store isn't available, the item shop doesn't have anything. In your locker you have the default skins, and that's it, and the default everything. There's no competitions or tournaments. In the challenges you can't earn anything, and the battle pass you cannot progress. So what you can do though is not press play right here because it tells you at the bottom that you have to press F3 to join a game. Alright, and now I'm in the game. So everything works like building and breaking, like that. And even the rift zones works. So because we're in season 10, the Taco Time and like Tilted Town, except we're not in the version with Tilted Town, the Gotham City one's here right now. And even the Moisty Palms one where you can turn into a prop, they all work. The only one that I know that doesn't work probably is the Retail Row one, because I don't think zombies spawn. You will notice that you can't actually search chests and or like anything like lighting campfires isn't something that you can do. But what you can do to get items is go back to the Rift Discord server and go into the commands channel. Right here, you'll see that there's a bunch of commands, so I'm just going to give myself a gold scar. So I'm going to copy that and go back into Fortnite. Now I'm going to press the tilde key, which is the key on your keyboard right next to the one above the tab key and below the escape. Maybe in a different place depending on your keyboard, but that's where it is on mine. Kind of looks like a squiggly. And so yeah, I just got myself a gold scar, and it works just like normal. It just doesn't have sound. So as you can see, we'll be able to break that tree like that. And yeah, it just doesn't have sound. But what we can do, which is cool, is we can start events. So depending on the Fortnite version that you're on, you can start that version's event if it has one. So because we're on 10.40, which is the version of Fortnite Season 10 that has the end event, we can actually start that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to this mountain. I'm going to build up there and then we can start the event, and I'll show you. Also, I have not tested this yet, but I do believe that there's controller support for this. So if you have a controller that you want to plug into your Windows 10 PC, then you may be able to use it for playing. And so we're going to wait for that to get out of the way. While we wait for it though, we're going to go back to the Discord server in the commands, and we're going to go up to starting an event. So we're going to copy that command, go back to Fortnite, and press the tilde key again. I'm going to paste that in and press enter. And it's going to start the event. Alright, so as you can see, the event definitely works, and this will probably work with every Fortnite season in Chapter 1 right now. Chapter 2 builds are still being worked on, so they don't work currently, but they will in the future, because the Rift team is actively working on trying to get those to work. So, one thing I will say is, after this, it would be the black hole. It doesn't show that, so you just have to leave the game. And right now there's a known bug where you'll be just stuck on this screen right when you leave the game. And so what I do is I just press the Windows button and close it. I just do that. Alright, I almost forgot about this, but if you open up your Rift and it closes right away like that, what you can do is, this may not work for you, but I went into the FAQ. If you have any questions, you should refer to the FAQ in the Rift Discord server, otherwise you can ask or put a bug report in or something. But anyways, if you, let's find it. Right here, if the launcher crashes as soon as you open it, well, so this was happening to me before. So if the launcher crashes as soon as you open it, make sure you don't delete any of the files in there, because that's not going to fix it. In fact, it's probably going to make it worse. What you're going to want to do is install .NET 5, which is what we installed at the beginning. But the thing is, remember when I showed you mine and it said repair? What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click on repair and see if you can repair the .NET 5. And that it worked for me. It may not work for you. Then it says right here, make sure you don't have any processes on port 80, which you can look up a tutorial on how to figure that out. But anyways, after I closed mine, it just started back up again. It just took a second, and that's why it constantly closed, because it didn't want to have two rifts open at the same time. So anyways, that is the tutorial. It will probably be a little bit longer, but I hope that everyone watching this will be able to follow the tutorial and get Rift to work on their PC if they choose to, if they choose to get it running. As I said throughout the video, all the links that I used will be in the description, as well as the Discord server for Rift. And yeah, that is about it. If you enjoyed the video, you can always show it with a like, and if you want to see more, you can always subscribe by clicking that red subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.